Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee, and bangarang, great day to get started. Already been out, got a mile and a half in, right at a mile and a half. I'm working up to doing a 5K. So that's what we're doing. What are you doing to make yourself better? What are you doing to make your life better? What are you doing to take control of yourself? Got up, my wife headed out for work. Instead of sitting around doing some things or whatnot, I actually got out. And I don't know, many of you may remember, I said I was not going to do a show today, that I was going to start changing the show maybe to go to Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But in doing that today, I could not get peace with it from the moment I got up. So we're going to be doing a show today. Glad to see everybody here. Welcome to my Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Glad you are here. And the challenges out there today, what are you going to do to master your own life? Today is 11/10/2021. It comes down to an 8. So we're talking about two different things here. We're talking about apprenticeship and we're talking about mastery. So one of the things I want you to think about, what can I learn today? What is something new? And you know what? Learning requires an action. What am I going to be able to say to those people around me to show that I am a master in my life because I'm still willing to learn? And then what are you willing to teach? So today is that 8. Those of you that have an 8 in your life, today is the day. The energy of today is to learn and then to teach, show, and lead by example. You cannot claim spirituality and be wrapped in all of this and expect people to follow you or understand you. So unwrap yourself today. Be willing to step out there one day at a time, okay? And understand that that's life. That's what we're looking for. Today is the energy to learn something new and to lead by example, to teach and to master your craft, your art, your life, whatever that may be. So I'm going to bring out some cards here. I've got several decks. I did put one deck away, and I have brought out the Colette Baron Reed Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. We'll be using that today. Going to be using that off and on throughout the day as we go through here and see what's happening. Also, want to let y'all know, Tarot with an Attitude on TikTok. I was posting things up. Things got stopped. Going back to posting those today. You'll see later on. Make sure you find me. Subscribe there. I'll be doing some quick posts. Going to try to be doing 2 or 3 every day. So one of the things we're going to look at here is we're going to ask Spirit, God, Mother, to come to us and to help us. But we're also going to say Thank you from that place of gratitude. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, one and the same. Thank you for the care that you have given us. Thank you for the gifts that you have given us. Thank you for the joy and pattern that we have and that we are able to see through spirit, through the angels, through the guides, everything. We thank Gaia. We thank the Mother. We thank you for the earth and everything that she brings forth and being able to take care of us. We thank you for all of this. And most importantly, to remember, we're not alone. Today, we're asking you to show us what we can master, what we can learn, and how we can help show this to others. So mote it be. Wow, let's get this party started, okay? So I'm going to ask Spirit here real quick. How can the Bangarang tribe show that they're mastering their life, their day? What is a key here, okay? What is a key? I'm going to ask for some guidance here, and we're going to start with my Sun and Moon deck, okay? So we're going to go here, Sun and Moon, right here. 3 of Wands. What this is going to talk about is creativity. It's understanding the stars are there. You have to have this this passion, this desire. You're going to have to manifest this. This is up to you to make this real. That's what's going on. Virtue. If you want to master something, where's your desire? This is fire. This is fire in action. This is getting to the top and seeing what is available, but it's also he had to get to the top of the mountain by putting in the exercise and working and doing something physical to get there. You need to understand that this is the importance of coming alive, and you want something. What are you willing to do to get it? Where is that passion? Where is that drive? Where is that fire at in your life? Are you willing to do something physical to bring this type of thing into your life, to master, to bring things forward? I'm going to go here with my with the angels from yesterday. The for some of my people, I'll show you the box, okay? The Archangel Power Tarot card. You're very familiar with me using these. That's what we've got. I don't have a box or anything for the Sun and Moon deck, okay? So I can't show you that. That's in a box that Bruce made for me on his 3D printer. All right, here we go. So again, in following this, where are we at? What do we got? 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. You want to be the master? You want to show? You want to move forward? You want to find out where it's going? You got to make the change. You got to let some things go. You got to allow Michael, the Archangel, to come through and lead you through these conscious decisions and help you with fear, help you with understanding there's a better way. You can be free of all this, and you can make decisions knowing that you're making the right decision. You know what? One of the things of fear of making a decision is making the wrong decision. You know what? A decision to make no decision is the wrong decision. If you make a wrong decision, you have to change that action. You have to move that course. What are you willing to do to learn it? And Michael is there to show you we have an 8, okay? What do we got? An 8. Today is an 8. Today is a day for movement. This is about moving forward. It's about setting yourself free. It's about moving forward and understanding you can be free. You can let some things go. Now we're going to move into the wisdom of the hidden realms. And guess what I have here? 29, 2 and 9, 2, that duality, 9 manifesting, 2 and 9 coming together to bring an 11. Okay. So the 11, wow, what a powerful magical number. The Phoenix. All of these cards are here: resurrection, surrender, to change. You have to understand this is something on you. You're going to have to make that decision. Is that fire burning bright enough in there for you? Are you willing to let spirit lead you down a new path and make the decisions to go free and to try something new, to break out on your own? Because that's what we're all about. 3 different decks. What a wonderful message here. The Phoenix, rising from the ashes, resurrection, surrender to change. You've got to make the change. What are you going to do to make that change? That's very powerful for the tribe today, and to understand where you're at. If you don't like where you're at, change it. If you don't like where you're at physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, change it. You have to be brave. You know what? Just talking about it sometimes will help, but get with somebody and talk about it. But a lot of times you have to take an action to change what you want to do. And that's what I'm seeing today in these beautiful cards. A day of mastery, a day of communication, a day of learning. I get to learn something new. And today I get to show somebody what I learned. That is it. Wow. What powerful cards today on this day of the 8. Use that power, use that energy that has been set forth, all right, to find out what is going on, okay? So, Karina, Grand Rising, glad to see you. Good morning, dear. Hope everything's well. Gratitude for life, knowing to take advantage of every single day. You know, that is huge to remember. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. Live life and love it with the good and the bad. Absolutely. It's life. This is what we chose. This is the roller coaster. You can either master it and understand we're going to go through some tough times, or you can let it bowl you over and just be in all kinds of agony and pain. Christina, good morning. Glad to see you, sweetie. Love you. Hope everything's well. Jasmine, grand day, Robin Tribe. I am grateful for painful lessons. Okay. I have learned too much this last year from the hard lessons. I have to be grateful for them. That goes with what we were just talking about. That is learning. How do you learn without being tested? I can tell you all day long how to fire a weapon. I can tell you all day long how to read tarot. But until you pick up a deck and you put it into practice and make a move, you'll never learn. And it's the struggle of learning. It is the struggle of being there. And that is one of those great things that I'm glad you're learning to be thankful for, Jasmine. May I please get a card? Absolutely. I think I'm going to go right down the same path. I'm moving this one deck over. I don't see me using it too much today. All right. Jasmine, may I get a card? Here we go. On this day of an 8, the day of the 8, the day of mastery, things that are coming. Wow, this year, cranking out some energy, ain't it? Isn't that amazing? That's what's going on. This year is actually cranking out some energy. So the first card I get for you is the Wheel of Fortune. Change. Learning to go with change and understand change is going to happen, folks, whether we want it or not. Jasmine, change is coming for you. Things are happening. Don't fight it too hard. That's some of what's going on. This card came upside down. Don't fight the change. You're young. Things are supposed to change. Your life is not supposed to stay the way it is right now. You are supposed to move. Embrace that change. Move forward. That's who you are. One of the things I get here for you, though, is I'm getting stepping out, it's like independence. This is what that's what I'm hearing. Let me find out what's going on here when we talk to the angels about it. The page of Gabriel, follow your passion. Gabriel is there to talk to us in the physical world, or no, I'm sorry, in the wands. This is fire, okay? Be that young person, but you got to strike out. You got to go do what you need to do. This is about your independence, wanting to find and learn and to master. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. I told you that's what I'm getting is it's time for you to strike out. It's time for you. Is it leave the nest time? I don't know. Let's find out. But that's what I'm seeing. It's time for you to embrace this change and to move some things forward. When I go here, what I get is the Lady of the Mirror. Reflection, non-judgment. Okay? Look at what you're doing. 44. 44 to me is not a magical number. It is just the power of the 8, but it's steeped in establishing a good base. Notice she's sitting on the rocks. Okay? The rocks are her base. The rock is a good solid place to be. All right? But it's time to take a look and to understand. And this card again for you came upside down. Are you looking without judgment? It's okay to reflect. It's okay to see that there might be some change and some things that need to happen. Move on. That's what I'm getting for you. A time to look into your soul. Don't look into other people's souls. Look into your soul. Look deep down in that reflection and find out what's going on. Where is this at with you? Where are you being led to go? Yes, it is time for you to spread your wings and fly. Bangarang, girl. Bangarang, bangarang, bangarang. Good morning, everybody. Everybody just coming in. Glad to see everybody here. Hope everything's going well. Remember, reach out, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button, but most of all, share the link, and then you can reach out and you can get me right here at Tarot with an Attitude, okay? That's where you can get me. That's where you can book a session. That's where you can get a, give a gift card, things like that. But also remember, right down below is the, a tip jar. Hey, whatever donation you want to make helps me out. That's wonderful. I appreciate it. Whatever is given to your heart to do. See, Glenda, good morning, everyone. Good morning, spirits. May I please get a message for the rest of the week? Much love. And that's what we're doing. Okay, where's your gratitude, see, Glenda? Give me your gratitude, please. That's exactly what's going on. So we need to know there. So I'm going to go here first for see, Glenda. Get a message for the rest of the week. Want to make sure, I know, see, Glenda, you are happy, but be specific. Let us know so people can learn from you what they're doing. I'm going to do this because I am looking way left instead of at my camera or whatnot. There we go. Now I'm looking more at the camera and I feel like I'm talking to my peoples. All right, there we go. Okay. See, Glenda, let's see. Good morning. May I please get a message for the rest of the week? Here you go. All right. Oh, I got to show you this too. Got on my my new that straight obsidian that we picked up in Mexico from Cancun. It's in from a Mayan site, a little Mayan place where we had lunch one day. Actually had Mayan cooked food. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Probably one of the best meals we had on the trip. Okay, here we go. See, Glenda. Rest of the week. Cut the strings. I'm going to bring these all up so I can see it. First thing is going to be cut the strings. Don't be a puppet. There are things that are going to be trying to interfere with you. Don't allow it. We're going to talk about get back to your base, divine guidance, know what's happening, knowledge, and learn. Be willing to learn. And here we go with the final one. And that's what we'll do here. We're going to read like this today for a while. So if I don't get to everybody, get in early. Because I never know how I'm going to read. It's what spirit lays on my heart. Okay. That's what's going on. And we have the fire prince, optimism and aggression. We have to be careful here with fire prince. So 8 of Swords. The 8 came up before. Here we are with an 8 again. Interference. Don't let other people, don't be dictated to, don't find out, don't follow the path. Follow your path. Does that make sense? Open your mind, free yourself from worry, free yourself from everything that's stringing you along. And this may not be just other people. This may be things for you that are in you, in your thoughts, in your mind. Those type of things are what we're talking about. So that's the beginning of this advice. The divine guidance. The angels talk about going to divine guidance, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So that's what this is a focus today. I knew this was going to come up today, and it's very important to listen to those strong leaders in your life that tell you if it's time to cut bait and run, it's time to cut bait and run. If it's time to cut bait and actually fish, then it's time to do that for yourself. The fire prince is here, okay? And what you're supposed to be doing is have optimism. Look up to life and be aggressive. This is a 40. This is that base. Are you setting your base and being meek and timid and mild? Oh, I hope. Today is the day. Go forth, go forward, be proud. Claim this day. What are you doing for yourself and what are you doing for the rest of the week? Be aggressive. Own the week. Know it is yours. See the fire that is there burning bright, and you can make this week into whatever you want it to be. Honestly, you can, okay? Got to cut strings, though. Got to cut the strings. I love you, girl. Okay. Can't wait to meet you one day. All right. You know, I am going to tune into my creative side more. I failed to give myself time to continue painting. You have to tune into your creative side. This is part of my creative side, and you have to do this. You have to do whatever it is you're called to do to listen, that refreshes those juices, that makes the vibe flow, that puts you back in connection. If you have a some type of what's going on here? Okay, remove. I just got, cancel. All right. Just got some weird message that Facebook is having some problems. So if you're listening on Facebook, I don't know what's going on, but let me know what's happening. We'll see what's going on. But this is what I'm going to say. The creative portion of you has to be nurtured. It can't just be passed, because we're all here to create something. What is it for you? That's going to be important. I will follow it today and share it for daily love and spread your spirit. Thank you very much. I'm glad you do. That is awesome. That is one of those things. JK, hi, Rob. How are you doing? Good. Hope you're doing good today. May I get a general message? Absolutely. JK, again, what are you thankful for? Help us. It's a daily stretch. The gratitude, being here, being alive, it is a daily thing. It's like going to the gym. Are you going to the gratitude gym? What did everybody get up this morning and say, I am thankful for this? And if you're catching yourself going, I didn't, then slow the hell down. It's time to learn something. It's time to master your life. That is what I am getting. May I get a general message? Absolutely, JK. Let me find out what's going on. Let's see what's happening. You know what? Bruce is calling me during the show, so let's see what's going on. Hello? Am I completely offline?
Completely offline, man. You were talking in the middle of signaling the thing, and it just crashed.
Okay, yeah, something happened on Facebook. The other is YouTube's still up. Thank you, sir. Bye. Yeah, Facebook crashed. That's what he's letting me know. He was following me on Facebook. So that's what's going on. So here we are. Where were we at? Rob, how are you doing today? May I get a general message? Absolutely. Okay. I wanted to make sure that everybody else is still out there listening. I think it was Facebook that completely poo-pooed out. Let's see what happens. Looks like it was just Facebook on my site, my personal webpage, or my personal page. So we'll see what happens. It's the only one's got an exclamation point. Okay. Let's see what's going on. All right. Here we go. JK, what I've got for you, 9 of Wands. We're getting a lot of wands today, people. A lot of fire. It's in your desire. It's in your thing. Today is going to be a day to manifest and make some things happen. What I'm getting here for you as well, and I'll show you these cards in just a minute. All right. The 4 of Ariel. So we're talking about getting a good base in your physical world, understanding, claiming ground, making sure you know who you are, what you want, and where you go, but also being ready to move. That base is a good place, but you can't stay there forever. So the map maker of destiny, we'll get to her in just a minute, or to him in just a minute, and I will show you what we've got. So right here, we have what is called a strength card. What I need you to understand, this young man has made the fight. He is manifesting. He's bringing things in. Things are starting to manifest for him. He has one more battle to go. One more battle to go. Hang in there. What I'm seeing is you need to rely on your strength, JK. You need to understand that today is the day, and as you move forward this week, you can manifest some great things into your physical world. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. This is, wow, recurring themes. I love it when we're talking to people, being resistant to change. Be open to what you need to do. It's part of that, so you can establish a good, solid base. Here we have, do you know what your authentic purpose, inspiration, or free will? Remember, I was just talking about creativity, and we're here to create something. What are you here to do? Where are you at? Do you know your purpose? Do you know your destiny? Do you know what you want to be? It's kind of like I ask people, even older people, what do you want to be when you grow up? I don't care if you're 60. What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Is your life on track? Is it where you need to do? You need to make the determination of where you want to go, or you're just going to wander. That's why we're getting the 4 of Ariel, the base, because you're not getting a good solid base because you're kind of lost. You either have a desire you want to do, or you're fulfilling what the world has told you to do, but it's not fulfilling in your heart. That is what I'm getting, the general reading. You need to find your destiny, find your path, and walk it, and know that you do have the strength to do it. Hold in there, fight the next fight. You can bring some things in. Wow, very powerful. Very, very powerful. All right. So there we go, JK. Bangarang. Make it happen. Bangarang. Exactly, Rob. Great reading. Love it. Glad you are there. Bruce said bangarang when he was in earlier, but boom, I think it's all disconnected now for him. But Bruce is there. Today, instead of my coffee, I'm having a huge glass of straight up water. And I felt like I needed to rehydrate, things like that. I'm going to see where I go. I'm going to have some caffeine later, but not as much. So that's where we're at. What am I doing? Gotcha. 11. Yes. Bangarang. Magical number is 11. Magical number 11. Please share. Sharing is caring. Absolutely. Sieglinde, yes, that's a great idea. The gift certificates, they're there. I have people doing them. I did a giveaway. My wife's work had a ribbon cutting on a new business or something last night. Gave away some 30-minute readings or whatnot. Come check it out. Gift certificates are awesome. Bridget, glad to see you. Glad you are there. Let's see what's happening. All right. Good morning, ma'am. Always good to see you. All right. Makes my heart happy. Sieglinde, I'm very grateful for the ability to listen, the ability to be myself. Absolutely. Thank you, Rob. Love you. You're part of my family. Love you too. Thank you very much. I feel very close to you, and so what's going on? Christina, which one are you on? Are you on? Christina says sounding good. She's on Facebook. So which Facebook channel? I'm on 3 different Facebook channels and 2 different YouTube channels right now. So that's what's going on. Joni Sourmilk, glad to see you. Bangarang, welcome in. Need a message from my son who passed. What's the best way? Having trouble being thankful for anything. That's your first step. Be thankful for your son. Be thankful for the time that you had. Start in what seems to be the simple thing. Okay. I cannot begin to tell you I understand what you're going through. I have not gone through that pain and don't want to. I will not tell a parent I understand what you're doing. I can talk to you about grief from a clinical side all day long. Okay. One of the messages from your son is, Mom, you have a life to live. He doesn't want to, I'm really getting, he doesn't want his memory honored with despair, anger, gratitude. Not saying you don't have a right to be, but that's what I'm getting. One of the things to start with is to get up every morning, get up 20 minutes early, breathe in, take your shower, get a cup of coffee, do whatever, but have a conversation with your son out loud and in person. Say that. Your son will be there. Your son is here. Your son is around you, and he's very worried about you. All right. You want your son to be able to move forward. All right. Bad things happen to good people. And this is one of those things where we don't understand it. Life took a turn and it sucked. Either he had a new journey to take, something that he was wanting to do or move on with. I'm not sure. One of the best things you could do is start with the gratitude of the joy your son gave you. How old was he? All right. Let us know. All right. Because that's very important, Joni, that you understand that the hole you're in is very, very dark, and it's not wrong to be there. Anger, some of those things right now, they're very real. All right. And you have a right to feel that way. Don't let anybody tell you you don't. Okay. But if you want to change it, you're going to have to come to terms with it. And one of the best ways I can tell you to come to terms with it is start remembering the beautiful life your son had, the beautiful things with you, what is going on, what's happening. I'd love to know how old he was and everything that's happening. Folks, right now, what I'm going to ask people to do is we're going to send some healing energy to Joni. All right. You don't have to see her physically. We don't have to know it. We know who she is. All right. Bring this loving energy in from the heavens. Bring it into your body. Let it heal you as we send this to Joni. Let it push all the darkness out. Let it push this out. You know what? Some of you will feel Joni's pain, and some of you have felt Joni's pain. You know exactly what it's like to lose a child. You know exactly what it's like to lose something you helped create. What I want you to understand is now pull this energy up from the earth. The mother is there to say, I love you. I care about you. We're going someplace different. This was something. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of all wrapped up in emotions when I start to read this. Mom, it's not your fault. That's what I'm getting. I don't just going with that. But I want you to understand, Mom, there's nothing you could have done. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm trying to create a very nice energy, a healing energy for Joni. I want everybody to do this. Start letting the energy pass between your hands. Let it move through you, radiate. Joni, understand we are sending you love, light, energy, power. This is not going to completely take your pain away. It will never go away. Embrace that, but you have a life to live, and you can help other people once you get through this. You have to find that little sliver of light every day. So mote it be. If I can do anything for you, you let me know. Okay? Everybody, send the energy out to Joni. She needs it. This is somebody in the tribe that needs healing. I am thankful for early morning walks. That's really cool. Now, tell me what you get out of the early morning walks. Think about it. At least tell yourself, thank you for putting that in there, JK. But JK, that is what I'm talking about. So what do you gain from the morning walk? I took my morning walk this morning, and just being out, seeing nature, seeing life, moving, I'm awake, I'm alive, being grateful for the area I'm living and where I could walk, that is exactly wow, it's powerful. It is powerful. See, Glenda, JK, I wish I could walk in my area. I live outside of the city, but I have no sidewalks. Cars slide down my road. Driving to a park is a bit far. Yes, good to be grateful for. Absolutely. Some of the small things we take for granted. Erica, I hope you're good. Can I have a reading, please? What is going on Chahat life and future? Erica, I don't know. Who is Chahat? You go by Erica. I need to know who is Chahat. I'm not going to read somebody third party. I just can't. So fill that in, and I need a thankfulness. So tell me who Chahat is to you. Is that you? Is that somebody else? What is that? Okay, in his life. So you know what? All you ever do is come in and ask about other guys' questions or whatnot. You know what, sweetie? Go live your life, please. Okay, in his life. All right. So this is somebody else. This is not your life. Okay. And it's not my place to meddle in that. And you're looking to somebody else instead of your own happiness. Sweetie, go live your life. All right. I love you, but this doesn't work. Okay. You all you do is ask about different men all the time. Go live your life. Realize what a powerful you are and stop being so codependent on men to make you happy. All right. See, Glenda, Joni, I'm very sorry for your loss. Giving you to the grief is very hard. I'm sending you prayers and love, hugs to you. 35 years old. Okay. So, man, I was getting that this was older, but I didn't know how old. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So, Joni, if you'd like to reach out to me, tarotwithanattitude.com, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. just go there, write me an email. It'll send me, we can communicate back and forth. Let me work with you a little bit. And I'm not talking about booking a session. If you want to do that, do that. But Joni, I'm picking up some different things I don't feel free to put out here in the open, and I need some clarity on. Okay. So that's where we're at. Shopaholic, good morning. Hello. Can I get a reading? Does he do things in order or in this random? I do things in order. And one of the first things, Shopaholic, welcome into the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We come in, we get barefoot, we yell Bangarang from the movie Hook. We remind ourselves that what we put out, we get back. We look for our magic so we can find our wings and we can fly. That's exactly what we're doing. One of the things here, though, that's very important in this group, in the Barefoot Bangarang tribe, is gratitude. Come in. Thank you for saying hello, but pop something in down there that you are grateful for. Be specific. One of the goals of this broadcast is to remind people coming from a place of gratitude will change your life. It will help you find ways when things are hard. That is one of those things. We were just kind of discussing that in one of the hardest situations somebody could ever be in. All right. So absolutely love to give you a reading. I want to look down and see that you filled something in, and let's see what's happening. Can I get a reading? Yes. Okay. So what kind of reading are you looking for? Be specific, but also, and that is what's going on. So again, give me some gratitude, but be specific in your gratitude. What I'll do here, since you're new, we're going to go ahead and pop through a reading here real quick. Let's see what's going on. Okay. How would things go if I told Brandon how I actually feel? You know what? How things are going to go is you're going to know. Stop living in fear. Are you worthy? Are you worth it? What's your value? I can tell you this right now. A lot of people don't know, some of my new people, I have my master's in social work. I do counseling in the evenings through a structured counseling and therapy office. One of the things I see here when I see this question and I read this question is the fear. Why wouldn't you? Tomorrow's not promised. Say something ungodly happens to you today. Do you want to take that with you? Do you want somebody to know that you cared, but you never told them? Say he's gone tomorrow. Do you want to make sure that he knew how you felt? Folks, don't hide your feelings from people. That is fear. Sometimes other people are afraid and they're waiting on you to make the first move. Guess what? Put it out there, get an answer, move on. That's how many days are you going to sit here and go, oh, I'm mooning over somebody and I wish, but Mr. or Mrs. Right passes you because you're too busy mooning over the other person and we never told them how we felt and got finality to the situation. You know what? Most people are afraid of putting themselves out there. That's what's going on. They don't want to be made fun of. We don't want to be told no. Okay. Or we don't want to be told by somebody we care about, I don't like you. Guess what? Been there on both sides. Guess what? I'm happy as shit. It's one of those things you have to learn to control, that people don't dictate my happiness. All right. I have people make fun of me all the time. They come in here, tell me I'm going to hell, all that. We've seen it. We've laughed about it. You know what? God love you. More blessings to you. But if you have feelings for somebody, now, this just hit me hard. Is he in another relationship? Is it a committed relationship? Then honestly, don't cause him grief. Don't cause him grief. That's bad karma. Okay? But if he's not, tell him. See what's going on. Yeah, 9 of Swords. You're all anxious and everything over fear, cruelty. This is and this actually came up upside down. You're being cruel to yourself because you've got this want, this desire, but you're not doing anything to go get it. That's one of the things we have to do. We have to learn. It's okay. That's what's going on. So let's see what's happening here. I'm going to go a little further for you. All right. Let's see where we are. The star, direction, a dream come true. And what does it say? Believe in yourself. folks, people are not just going to fall in your lap every day. Does it happen? Yes. But if you have feelings for somebody, you have to take the lead. There's hope here, is what I'm seeing. You can find direction from the stars, but you got to believe in who you are. The end of a difficult situation, talk to him. Stop sitting around being in pain because you love somebody and you can't get near them because you're too afraid to tell them. Because if they accept you, you move on. If they reject you, you move on. That's exactly it. And you find the person that's meant to be. That's what's going on. That's what we're talking about today in learning something new, mastering your life. Take control of it. Find out what's going on. One of the things I have here for this situation, all right, the rainbow prince. Perseverance, compensation. What I'm getting here is this card came upside down, okay? Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. This is a beautiful card. I'm going to flip them right side up, okay? And it says compensation, perseverance. You cannot get compensated physically. Feelings can't be returned. If you don't have perseverance, you're not willing to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there and look. He is showing his heart and the colors. He is receiving, but he is giving at the same time. This is up to you. Okay. I'm getting that if you talk to him, you'll get the answer. The first cards are saying, this card is saying things can work out. So you got to put yourself out there. Okay. Shopaholic. This will eat you alive if you hold it in. Missed opportunity if you can't be blunt and say what you feel. And you know what? If you can't, he's not the one for you. That's exactly right, Siglinda. Thank you very much. Yes, unfortunately, it happens to everyone. And he's in a relationship. He started a lot of drama and then got a girlfriend all of a sudden. Bring her in my face all the time. Then Shopaholic. Step away from it. That's what this cutting the anxiety is all about. If he's in a relationship, you have to let him in that relationship. Don't jump in, okay? I don't know what type of relationship this is. If it's serious, if it's committed, if it's marriage, then you need to butt out, okay? And leave it alone and let it take its course. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, all right? That's what's going to happen. Now, when you say brings her in my face all the time, if that's his girlfriend, are you friends or not? This sounds like a pissed off woman rather than somebody that really wants to say, I love you. Because if I love my wife, you know what? I have ex-wives, and I will say plural. 2 of them I know have moved on to other people, and they are happy. Thank you, God, for them. Okay? My oldest kid's wife, we say prayers for her husband all the time. Okay. We talk about him. He and I get along fantastic. You know what? Because my ex-wife and I, we can still get along to a degree. All right. My youngest one's mother. He's a car mechanic. My kid has a problem with a car. We call him. We all get along. You have to understand this. This is anger coming out here, and it has no place. Okay. All right. I don't want him though. Then you know what? Oh, I'm glad I hit this right on the head. Then walk the fuck away. Why do you need to tell him what? It doesn't matter. Leave it alone. You're just angry. You're feeding your anger. That's where that anxiety is coming from. You know the direction to take. That was where the star is coming from. Have confidence in yourself. Let it go. You just feel hurt. Okay? Let it go. That's going to be one of the things. And that rainbow prince, perseverance. Remember, we talked about compensation, perseverance. If he did you wrong, leave it to karma. Leave it to the spirit. They'll take care of it. Maybe he didn't do you wrong. Maybe it just didn't belong together. Okay? That's just him. That's it. So we're talking about vengeance here. We're talking about I'm over him. I just want to confront him for doing me wrong. I don't want things to work out. I just want him to see what he did. Not just me. Let it go. You are hanging on to so much negative energy here. That's why you can't move forward, because you're so infatuated on him. You're thinking about him when he's not giving you a second thought. Okay? He doesn't need to know. He will know. Things like that. That's what's going on. Yeah, I'm trying, but he keeps starting drama with me. You keep allowing it because you keep being attached to him. No more attachments. Don't answer the phone. Don't text. Block them. Stay away from them. You're presenting yourself up and you're allowing that to go on. Stop blaming him. Take some damn control of your own life and move forward. Okay? Now I understand where all these cards were coming from. And I've got them all right here. 9 of Swords. The anxiety, cruelty is actually written on this card. And we talked about that. You're doing this to yourself. He is not doing it to you. You are allowing it to happen. What do we have here? The Star. You know what? A dream come true. Your dream has come true because he's gone. He's out of your life. Leave it alone. If that's the way he treats you, but you got to believe in yourself. And this is the end of a difficult situation. Let it go. Let it fly. This is exactly what's going on. And then when I bring here, you are blocking, you are causing this rainbow bridge to collapse, this thing of being able to persevere because you're just angry. In the words of Tarot with an Attitude, let it go. Drop it. It's not worth your energy and your effort. You are giving him way more energy and effort than you, and he enjoys playing you like a freaking bad violin. That's what's going on. Let it go. All right. He will not keep bringing me up and taking bad about me in situation. And he's a roommate. Get another roommate. Move out. That's why you don't date roommates. Okay. If everybody's out there, tell your kids they're all going to college. You don't date a roommate. If you're going to date, you move out. This is why. Okay. He has every right to live there. He's got every right to bring a girlfriend in. You set yourself up by dating a roommate. Yes, shopaholic, I'm saying this is on you. I'm not saying he didn't mistreat you. He might have mistreated you, but let it go. Let it go. He has his rights too. Okay? Shopaholic, laugh at his drama, ignore childish games. Absolutely right. Yeah, that's exactly what time to cut this shit loose and let it go. You know, folks, we are coming up on the end here. Things are going, and I'm getting some messages that things have gone wacky out there. You know, Facebook user, good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Glad to see you. Don't know what's going on. Let me know what's happening, and love to know who you are. Good morning to you, and sunshine back at you. All right. So there we go. All right, folks. Remember, click the like button, click the subscribe button, but more importantly, share the link. Let people know what's going on so we can grow this tribe and we can make things move on. What I want you to do is to understand it is time to move on. All right. And let's see what's happening. We're going to make this thing grow. Whatever happens, go to tarotwithanattitude.com, book session. Give somebody a gift certificate. Drop a donation down below. Anything will help. That is awesome. It's an even exchange of energies. Glad I could be here today. So remember, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. But make sure you leave with some peace, love, and light. Many, many blessings.